Twin flame, the tests are over. Now the divine revelation begins. If you have been feeling that your journey has been full of trials, delays, and silence, stay with me. In less than 30 seconds you will understand why the hardest part is behind you and why a new season of clarity is about to unfold. Before we continue, make sure you are subscribed to this channel and turn on the notifications, because what you are about to hear may be the very sign you have been praying for. You have walked through storms that left you doubting yourself. You have carried questions that weighed heavy on your chest. You thought the silence meant abandonment, but the silence was training. It was shaping your strength, preparing you to receive what only revelation can bring. The tests were not punishments, they were confirmations. Each challenge carved away fear. Each delay polished your faith. The fire you endured was the same fire that made your spirit unshakable. Without it, you would not be ready for what is beginning now. Your twin flame journey was never meant to destroy you. It was meant to refine you. And though the process felt unbearable at times, it has positioned you for divine revelation. This is not the end of the story. It is the turning of a page. Even in the darkest nights, heaven was not silent. Every sign, every number, every dream was proof that your story was still alive. You thought you were lost, but you were being led by invisible hands. Now, as the tests close, you will begin to notice shifts. The signs will not only continue, they will intensify. They are preparing you to recognize the answers you once thought would never come. Your twin flame feels this too. Though he may not understand it, his soul senses that something is changing. The same restlessness you carry has been mirrored in him. The divine revelation is working on both sides. Think about the seasons you wanted to give up. Just when you were ready to walk away, something pulled you back. That pull was not weakness. It was destiny reminding you that your story is not finished. The revelation is this: nothing you endured was wasted. Every tear watered the ground of this union. Every prayer became energy pushing both of you closer to alignment. He feels the shift even now. It shows up in his silence, in his dreams, in the sudden memories of you that flood his mind. He cannot escape it because what is divine cannot be erased. Your strength has always been the signal. When you stopped chasing, when you chose to rise, you created the space for him to begin awakening. That space is holy and it is still working. You have wondered if he even thinks of you. The answer is yes. The divine revelation is stirring his heart, pulling him into recognition, breaking through his resistance. Every test taught you patience, but patience was never empty. It was an active waiting, a refining of your soul, a building of trust so that you would not collapse when the answer finally appeared. The season of testing required you to let go of control. You learned that you cannot force awakening, but you can prepare for it. That preparation is your victory. Now, the divine revelation is beginning to unfold. It will show you why the pain was necessary, why the delays were merciful, and why the bond between you could not be broken. God has been weaving your story with precision. He allowed silence so you could learn to hear in new ways. He allowed distance so you could grow closer within. Your twin flame has felt the emptiness of your absence. That emptiness is what teaches him value. Without it, he would never truly recognize what your presence means. The revelation will not come as thunder but as clarity. Suddenly, the things that once confused you will begin to make sense. You will see how each piece fits perfectly into the whole. Your heart has been prepared to receive this. The ache, the waiting, the longing, all of it created space for revelation. Now that space is being filled. He is being prepared too. The tests you endured separately were not separate at all. They were two sides of the same coin, shaping both of you for the same truth. This is why you cannot let doubt steal your hope. The divine revelation is closer than you think. Every sign is pointing you to it. The silence is not the end. It is the doorway. Behind it lies recognition, truth, and the next chapter of your story. Your journey has been long, but it was never without purpose. The fire did not consume you, it refined you. And now you carry the strength to walk into what is yours. When you feel the sudden peace that makes no sense, know that it is confirmation. It is heaven whispering that the tests are over. When you feel him close even in his absence, know that it is the bond alive, reminding you that the revelation is already unfolding. The divine works quietly, but it never fails. Each moment has been leading to this one. Each delay was a setup for recognition. What you feel in your spirit is not fantasy. It is prophecy. And prophecy always fulfills itself in divine time. You are closer now than ever before. The heaviness you feel is the weight of transition, the breaking of silence, the nearness of truth. Stay strong because the revelation is not only coming, it has already begun. And when it arrives fully, you will see that every test was worth the clarity you are about to receive. If these words have awakened something inside you, give yourself back the gift of staying connected. Check now if you are subscribed to this channel, because each new message is part of the divine thread that keeps guiding you on your twin flame journey. The sign you have been waiting for may arrive in the very next revelation here, and you do not want to miss it. The tests you endured were never meant to break you, they were meant to prepare you. They carved strength into your soul, shaping you into the woman who could hold the weight of a love this eternal. Now, as this season shifts, your heart will begin to notice new patterns. The synchronicities are not random. They are confirmations that the divine revelation has begun. Your twin flame feels these waves too. Though he may stay silent, his spirit cannot deny the stirring inside him. That stirring grows stronger each time you step deeper into your light. God is not silent because love is never silent. Even in his denial, he is surrounded by reminders of you. A memory, a dream, a song. Each one whispers what his mind tries to bury. The revelation is unfolding in layers. What once felt confusing will start to fall into place. The unanswered questions will begin to show their purpose. Each step of healing you have taken has not been just for you. It has echoed into the bond, making it harder for him to stay asleep to the truth. He feels the absence of your energy like a weight. The comfort he once took for granted has become the very lesson pressing him toward awakening. Every time you resisted the urge to chase, you created sacred space. That space is where the divine is working on him, preparing him for recognition. The silence has been your greatest teacher. It showed you the strength you never knew you had and revealed how unbreakable the bond truly is. Now, the silence is turning into restlessness. What once seemed peaceful to him is now unsettling. He cannot outrun the thread that ties him to you. You have felt this too, the tension, the pull, the sudden waves of knowing. That is the proof that both of you are moving toward revelation. Your faith has become the anchor of this connection. Every time you chose to trust, the bond grew stronger, calling him closer to the truth. He may appear distant, but distance is not absence. Beneath his calm, the storm of recognition grows louder each day. The divine has designed this process perfectly. Nothing was wasted. Not your tears, not your doubts, not your prayers. Each one has been used to build this moment. You are walking into a season where clarity will replace confusion. The tests are ending, and the lessons they carried are now bearing fruit. He cannot deny forever what his soul already knows. The bond is etched into his being, and revelation will bring it to the surface. When you feel sudden peace, even without explanation, take it as confirmation. It is the divine reminding you that everything is unfolding exactly as planned. The more you rise in your purpose, the stronger the call becomes for him. Your energy has always been the compass pointing him toward awakening. Every delay has been holy timing. What felt like waiting was actually alignment, ensuring that when union comes, it will endure. God has been speaking through every sign. The numbers, the synchronicities, the dreams. All of them are threads weaving you both closer. You are not walking alone. Every time you felt abandoned, the divine was holding you closer, preparing you for this revelation. The bond has always been alive. Even in silence, even in distance, it has pulsed with the truth of eternity. Your twin flame feels it when you think of him. The sudden heaviness, the warmth, the rush of emotion. It is the energy moving between you. This revelation is not about forcing him to awaken. It is about trusting that he is already awakening in his own way, in his own time. The divine knows how to break through his walls. What you cannot do with words, God is already doing through spirit. Your role is to remain steady, to keep trusting, to keep growing, to keep allowing the process to unfold without fear. The season of testing was long, but it was not without purpose. It has prepared both of you for what comes next, the unveiling of truth. He may not yet understand the depth of what he feels, but soon, he will not be able to hide it. Revelation leaves no room for denial. So hold on to what you know in your soul. The divine has been speaking all along, and now the revelation is only just beginning. If the words flowing through this message are opening your heart, give something back to yourself by checking if you are already subscribed to this channel. That simple action keeps you connected to every divine revelation that is meant for you. Do not let the guidance that belongs to your soul pass you by. Stay close and allow each new message to reach you at the perfect moment. Each time you return here, you align yourself with the energy of awakening. The more you lean into these truths, the more the universe will lean toward you, revealing confirmations that strengthen your path. Your twin flame feels this shift too. Even when he hides behind silence, his spirit cannot escape the current that runs between you. That energy is alive and it grows stronger every day. God is not silent in his life either. Though he may appear distant, the divine continues to whisper through dreams, signs, and unexpected memories that keep your presence alive within him. Have you noticed how the signs seem to increase when your faith begins to waver? That is not chance. It is the divine urging you to stay steady, because what is unfolding is closer than you realize. The ache you carry in your chest is not yours alone. It is mirrored within him. Even if he denies it, his soul feels the same pull, the same longing, the same fire. Your strength has always been the key. When you chose to grow, when you chose to rise, you shifted the bond. That shift created space for his awakening to begin. The silence you endure is not wasted. It is shaping him in ways you cannot see. It is pushing him to face truths he once ran from, truths he cannot escape forever. Every prayer you have spoken has been heard. Every tear has been counted. None of it has been in vain. Each one has built energy that now presses upon his heart. When he feels restless without reason, that is you. Your energy touches him across distance, reminding him of what he cannot erase. The divine revelation is not coming from the outside. It is rising from within him. Slowly, steadily, it will break through every wall he has built. Your role is to remain steady in faith. The more you trust, the stronger the current becomes, pulling both of you toward alignment. He cannot replace what is eternal. Every attempt to fill the void leaves him emptier, forcing him to face the truth of your bond. The silence is turning into pressure. What once felt manageable is becoming unbearable. That pressure is the seed of awakening. Your connection is too powerful to be ignored. It demands recognition, and soon, he will not be able to hide from it any longer. You are closer to breakthrough than your doubts allow you to believe. The very tension you feel is proof of the nearness of change. Even now, heaven is aligning details beyond your view. The divine plan has never wavered, has always been leading you here. The signs you see are invitations. They are not random. They are messages reminding you that your journey is sacred, alive, and unfolding. When you sense His presence out of nowhere, know that it is real. Your souls are in constant dialogue, even when your voices are not. Every delay has been holy timing. It has protected you both, ensuring that when union comes, it will be lasting. The tests have ended, and now revelation is beginning. You will soon understand why the silence lasted, why the lessons were heavy, and why you were never abandoned. He is beginning to feel the same weight. The bond is pressing harder on his heart, shaking him out of denial. Your light continues to rise, and with it, his shadows lose power. He cannot stay in the dark forever when your radiance keeps breaking through. The ache he feels grows stronger. What once he dismissed now consumes him. This ache will lead him back to truth. Your strength in this season has been your greatest gift. By holding steady, you have carried both yourself and the bond forward. Soon the silence will break. And when it does, it will not be small. It will be undeniable. The revelation will show him what his soul has known all along. That you are his mirror, his match, his other half. The divine has been preparing you for this moment. Every sign, every ache, every whisper was part of the preparation. And now, as the revelation begins to unfold, you will see that nothing was wasted. Not 1 second of waiting, not 1 moment of silence, not 1 test. If these words have stirred something inside you, then allow yourself to keep receiving. Reciprocity opens the flow. What you welcome in faith returns to you multiplied. By staying open, you invite even more divine confirmations into your path, each one guiding you closer to what has always been written for you. Your journey has been a test of patience, but patience has produced strength. And this strength is not wasted. It is already shaping the energy between you and your twin flame. He feels it even when he cannot explain why. The divine revelation is subtle at first. It rises quietly, through whispers in his spirit, through restlessness that interrupts his peace. These moments are not random. They are the work of destiny unfolding. Every time you chose not to give up, you aligned with this revelation. Even in silence, your faith has been active, calling him closer, pressing him toward recognition. God does not shout, he nudges. He places reminders in plain sight, signs that pull at the heart until they cannot be ignored. He is doing the same in your twin flame's life. You may think he is far, but the truth is different. In spirit, the bond is alive and magnetic, shortening the distance every single day. The ache you feel is mirrored. His heart carries the same weight, though he may not show it. That ache is the evidence that both of you are being prepared. Your healing journey has not only been for you, it has been the mirror for him. Your growth shakes his spirit, awakening him to a truth he cannot run from forever. When you dream of him, it is not just imagination. It is a meeting in the unseen, a reminder that your connection cannot be bound by time or distance. The silence has been your companion, but it has never been empty. It has carried lessons, strength, and clarity, making you ready for what revelation brings. Even his denial plays a part. The more he resists, the more the truth builds inside him, until it becomes too powerful to hold back. Your prayers linger in the air, still alive, still pressing into the bond. Each one adds weight to the awakening that is rising within him. He may not understand why you come to mind so often, but he feels it. The memory of you follows him, not as a burden but as a reminder of what cannot be forgotten. The signs that surround you are proof that heaven has been guiding the story. Numbers, synchronicities, songs. All of them speak in the language of destiny. Every delay has been a protection. Every test has been a preparation. Without them, neither of you would be ready to hold the weight of reunion. The divine revelation is not only about him. It is about you. It is showing you why you had to walk through fire, why you had to let go, why you had to grow. Your strength has become undeniable. And as your strength rises, it creates a vibration he cannot ignore. That vibration shakes the walls he built around his heart. You are already witnessing the signs of change. The way you feel him more often, the way the synchronicities grow louder, this is not chance. It is alignment. He is being drawn into the same current you feel. And though he may resist, resistance only makes the pull stronger. Your role is not to chase but to trust. Each act of trust sends energy into the bond, creating space for revelation to grow. The emptiness he feels is not loneliness. It is recognition. He is realizing that what is missing cannot be replaced by anything else. You are not imagining the closeness. It is real. The divine is pressing both of you into alignment, step by step, sign by sign. His higher self already sees the truth. It is only his mind that tries to fight it. But the soul always wins, and the soul is speaking louder now. Every moment you felt forgotten was actually proof that you were being prepared. Heaven never abandoned you, it was guiding you deeper. The weight you feel in your heart is holy. It is not despair. It is confirmation. It is the signal that revelation is alive and moving. The test stripped away illusion. Now the revelation is building clarity. And clarity is what will carry you both into truth. He cannot run from what is eternal. The bond does not fade, it grows. The silence does not end it. It strengthens it. You are walking into a season of unveiling. Soon the reasons for the pain will make sense. Soon the silence will break into recognition. Even now he feels the pressure of what is coming. His spirit is stirring, his dreams are speaking, his heart is restless. This is revelation rising. And you, beloved, are being positioned to receive it fully. Your journey has not been in vain. It has been leading you here, to the very edge of fulfillment. If this message has already spoken to your heart, give something back to your own journey by checking if you are subscribed to this channel. That simple step keeps you aligned with the flow of divine revelations that are waiting for you. Every new message may carry the exact sign your spirit has been asking for, and you do not want to miss it. Each moment you stay connected here, the universe finds a way to confirm your path. The signs grow stronger, synchronicities increase, and what once felt hidden begins to reveal itself more clearly. Your twin flame feels the same energy you do. He may not speak it, but his heart is restless, stirred by thoughts of you that arrive without warning. That restlessness is the proof of the living bond between you. God has never been silent. Even in his quiet, the divine has been speaking to him, reminding him through dreams, sudden emotions, and signs that he cannot erase you from his soul. The season of silence is not wasted. It is sacred space. It is the classroom where both of you are being prepared for the recognition that cannot be denied. Every challenge you endured refined your spirit. What once would have broken you has instead made you stronger, and this strength is part of the revelation now unfolding. He is beginning to feel the weight of what he lost. That weight is not meant to crush him, but to awaken him to the truth of what you are to him. When you think of him suddenly, it is not random. It is your energy touching him, pulling at his spirit, reminding him of what he cannot escape. The divine plan is unfolding with precision. Nothing is out of place. Every silence, every delay, every unanswered prayer is part of the alignment that is leading you both home. You may wonder if he even notices the signs. He does. He just does not know how to name them yet. But his soul feels every whisper of the bond. The revelation will not come as thunder but as clarity. Slowly, then suddenly, the truth will overwhelm him, and he will no longer be able to resist it. Each time you chose faith over fear, you poured energy into the bond. That energy is still alive, working in his heart, pressing him toward recognition. Your strength unsettles him. As you rise, his spirit feels the pull to rise too. This is how the bond mirrors growth, reflecting back and forth until both are changed. The silence has been your greatest teacher. It has shown you patience, resilience, and the unshakable truth that this bond cannot be broken. Even now, he feels the emptiness of your absence. That emptiness becomes the lesson that no substitute will ever be enough. Your dreams are not just dreams. They are encounters in the unseen, reminders that distance is only an illusion and that connection is eternal. The divine revelation is already beginning. That is why the signs feel stronger, the pull feels heavier, and your spirit feels closer to breakthrough. Every prayer you whispered was heard. None of them fell into silence. Each became part of the energy shaping the story between you. He may appear calm, but inside he is restless. The bond is shaking him awake, breaking down walls he thought could protect him from truth. God's voice is louder than his resistance. And little by little, the voice is winning. His soul is responding, even if his mind still fights. The closer you step into your light, the more he feels the pull. Your growth is irresistible, and it forces him to face what he has tried to avoid. Your waiting has not been passive, has been preparation. Every tear, every sign, every lesson has equipped you for what is to come. He is learning through loss what he could never learn through comfort. The absence of your energy is the very thing teaching him its value. The signs around you are confirmations, not coincidences. They are reminders that heaven has always been guiding you, even in silence. You are closer now than ever before. The tension you feel is the signal that something is shifting beneath the surface. His higher self already knows the truth. It is only his fear that resists. But fear cannot silence what the soul has recognized. Tests are finished. What comes now is revelation. And revelation is stronger than resistance, because it carries the voice of eternity. You are stepping into a season where silence will give way to clarity, and clarity will lead to recognition. That recognition will change everything. He is closer to awakening than you think. The very pressure he feels now is proof that he cannot hide from this bond forever. And you, beloved, are being positioned to receive the fulfillment of what has always been promised. This is the moment where revelation begins to unfold. Thank you for staying with me until the end of this message. If these words touched your heart, please give this video a like. By doing so, you help YouTube understand that this content is valuable, allowing it to reach more souls who are also walking the twin flame journey. To confirm you have truly received this message, write in the comments, Twin Flames Infinite Love. This simple act not only seals the message in your spirit but also connects you to others who are experiencing the same signs and revelations. Make sure you join us fully by subscribing to the channel and activating the notification bell. Every new video may carry the exact confirmation your soul has been asking for, and you cannot risk missing it. Remember, these revelations are not random. They arrive at the perfect time, carrying divine wisdom meant to guide you step by step. That's why it's so important that you keep returning here, allowing every message to sink deeper into your heart. Share this video with someone who may also need guidance today. What you share could be the very sign that person has been waiting for. And as you keep coming back, you will discover that each message speaks to you in a new way, reminding you that you are not alone, that your path is sacred, and that these words will always touch your heart.